First leg of the bipot, race number 2. It is over 1,400 meters for this juvenile plate on the turf. There are 10 runners here, and the betting has number 10, Indigenous, as your favorite at 15 to 10. Right behind at 16 to 10 is number 2. This is Dean Canamay and Sean Veal, back from a 64-day rest, bit of money around for that one. 7 to 1 is number 8, and that's Hollywood Heiress or Heiress, and it's 10 to 1, 3, that one being Alana, with Muzieni and Paul Lafferty teaming up. And then it's 15 to 1 and better by those. So Len's joining me on the line. Len, we've had a lot of rain around, but great to be chatting to you again. And we're starting off in race number 2 with the bipot.
Yes, good morning, Lyle. There's been a lot of rain around, but hopefully the next 2 days doesn't rain anymore, and hopefully we can race on Sunday. Yes, the first leg of the bipot, it looks to be between the 2 Cape visitors. They look set to fight out the finish. Number 2, Aversita, and number 10, Indigenous. Aversita has the advantage of the 2 draw over Indigenous, but has 2 lengths to find on him, so on their last run. So it should be an interesting finish. But for the bipot, I think 2 and 10 should be sufficient.
All right, there we go. Short and sweet, 2 and 10, first leg of the bipot. So we're going 2 and 10 by 12 and 13, bank and 9 for Len, then 1, 4, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3 and 8 in the penultimate, and 1, 2, 3, 4 in the final leg of the bipot. 256 Rand to spend, and race 2 gets underway at 12:35. Race number 3 is the maiden plate for the fillies and the mares over 1,400 meters. First leg of the PA starts here. Scratchings at the moment, number 11, Roy's Grace, 14, Katrina's Wish, and number 15, Run for Peace. So at this stage, there are 12 runners carded. Betting, number 12, Terminal Velocity, 18 to 10. Gareth Renzel, a strong hand here, with number 6, KMV Revolt at 7 to 2. So the top 2 with Gareth. 5 to 1, number 13, Nautical Landing. 15 to 2 about number 1, Australian Beauty. 17 to 2, the 8 horse, Lemon Time. And then it's 12 to 1 and better bar those. Right, then PA wise, Gareth Renzel with a strong hand. Are we playing around his runners?
Lyle, I've gone with the Terminal Velocity and Nautical Landing. I think they have the best form. And although they're both drawn a little wide, they should both be in the shake-up and should be good enough to get us through the bipot and PA. I was quite impressed with Nautical Landing's last run, because it's the first time they've actually sat her off the pace instead of letting her rip off to the front. And she ran on at the end, so I think she's a big runner, and hopefully the two of them can get us through the bipot and PA.
All right, so 12 and 13 there for Len, and yeah, Andrew Fortune's picking up a nice book of rides these days. So 12 and 13 by Banker 9, by 1, 4, 6, 7, 1, 2 and 8, by 1, 2, 3, Banker 1 in the penultimate race, and 1, 5 and 6 in the final. 216 Rand to spend for Len, that's the PA, and that's a 13-10. Race number 4 is the maiden plate over 1,800 meters. First leg of our pick 6 here this afternoon. 10 runners carded. And again, Gareth Renzel having a really strong hand. Number 9, Harun Al Rashid, 13 to 10. It is 4 to 1. Number 4, Apache AG. 10, Silver Platter, consistent sort, 4 to 1. And number 1, Limelight Legend for Tony Riverland at 11 to 2. It is 15 to 1 and better bar those top 4. So our first question to Len is here in the pick 6 at 13:45. How many are we going to put into the pick 6? Do we need all 4 of them, Len?
Lyle, look, Harun Al Rashid, he's run 2 nice races since coming back from his short break, and he looks the one to beat. The only slight negative is the number 9 draw, but I'm sure jockey Smanga Kumala can get him nicely placed in running. His main opposition should come from numbers 1, Limelight Legend, 4, Apache AG, which ran a very creditable second on his debut, and obviously the 10, Silver Platter, who's very consistent. But I'm going to go with Harun Al Rashid as a banker in the pick 6.
All right, we like your confidence here. Banker, leg 1, number 9, get your pain over with by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, by 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, by 1, 2, 3, 4. Another banker there in race number 8, that's number 1. And then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The cost, 1,176 Rand. You can take percentage, whatever you like to do. Pick 6 in race number 4 this afternoon. Gets underway 13:45. Race number 5, a middle stakes fillies and mares. They're racing over 1,400 meters, and this is where the jackpot 1 begins this afternoon. No changes, small field. Favorite number 7, Waza Nawe for Peter Muscat and Sean Veal, back from a short rest. That's a 22-10. 4-1, the consistent number 4, One Smart Cookie for Tini Princely. 9-2, the pair, 1 School Policy, who has run against Stronger. The 3, Magical View, with the same price, 9-2. It's 11-2, number 2, Red Roses 2. And then 6-1 about number 5, Malcolm's Dream. Good race, this one, Len. How are we going to be playing this?
Well, it's a small but very competitive field, and all 7 runners seem to be in with some sort of a winning chance. So I urge the punters to include as many as possible, as make a case for all 7 runners. My selection is 7, 6, 1, 4, but I'm including all 4 of those in the PA and bipot.
All right, so yep, 7, 6, 1, and 4, but the whole field's going in here. Value does seem it could be with a 6 there from Len, but jackpot 1, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 by 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our final leg, banker 1, and the cost here of our jackpot 1 is 168 Rand, and that gets underway in race number 5. Jot down the time there, 14:20. Race number 6 is a class 5. They're racing over 1,600 meters, and this is where the jackpot 2 begins this afternoon. Small field, 8 runners, no changes at this point. I'll give you a quick look at the betting. Number 7, Fireburst, 3.75. The 2, Gorgeous Dude, trading at 4-1, along with number 6, Pongola. It is 5-1, number 1, Porfirio, and then it's 7-1, number 3, Eventador. Just looking at the betting and paging through the actual race here, this looks really difficult to me. The first leg of the jackpot 2, so I'm glad we got Len on the line here to help us. Then the betting is open, but I'm not sure they've got the betting exactly right. What is your opinion?
Lyle, yes, it does have an open appearance, but McCarty is holding his form well, and the way he ran on last time makes me think that this 1,600 meters trip will be right up his alley. He's by no means a good thing, but he is definitely my first choice. But then all of number 2, Gorgeous Dude, 1, Porofino, 3, Eventador, 6, Pongola, and 7, Fireburst all have chances. So I would put them all in the jackpot and pick 6.
Completely agree. This does not look easy at all. You might be able to find some value come race time. Jackpot 2, Len's going 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4 by banker 1 by 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The cost 168 Rand, and jackpot 2, it gets underway at 14:55. Race 7, an A stakes over 1,600 meters. 9 runners carded. Again, looks like an open race indeed. Number 3, Underworld, 3-1. 7-2 about number 4, King Pelez. 4-1, number 1, Get Impressed. 11-2, the 7, Diani. 2, Baratheon. 13-2, 7-1 Madison Valley, and then 12-1 and better bar those. As far as the weights are concerned, number 5 Madison Valley comes out just on top, but there's not much as far as that is concerned. Then the betting does say this is an open race. Would you agree, and how wide are we playing?
Yes, Lyle, I do agree. But you know what? The Cape Raiders, number 1, Get Impressed, and number 2, Baratheon, both loved the Greyville track last year and did very well. So I'm expecting those two to put up big performances. The other Cape visitor from the Justin Snaith stable, Underworld, he seems to bounce back to his best. And although he won at Fairview last time, he's still a very good galloper on his day, and he must be included. And then of the rest, obviously, King Pellers is certainly no slouch. And then Madison Valley, who was desperately in need of his last run, he'll come on with the run under his belt. But I've gone with the top four, numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right, so there we go. Leg 1. This, of course, being the quartet, banking the 1 by 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the quartet here in race number 7. The cost there, 96 Rand. Looks like a good little race, this one. Race number 7, that's racing over 1,600 meters at 15:30. Penultimate race on the card, race number 8, is a class 4. Racing over 1,800 meters, no changes at the moment. Number 1, Okavango, even money at the moment. Andrew Fortune gets the ride here for Justin Snaith in the Johnson colours. 5-1, second favourite. Number 5, El Rey Vien. 11-2, third favourite. Number 9, Blackberry Breeze. And then it's 7-1, the 10, Bad Medicine, who won such a good maiden last time. 12-1 and Better Bar. Now, obviously, Len, I've been watching your slides up there, and we've got to our banker race, and that is race number 8. And Okavango arrives here with good Cape form, so we're not too worried about the weight, are we?
Lyle, he looks to be loaded with ability, and I think he'll love this 1,800 meters trip. He won his last race. He came from stone last into the straight to win going away. The run before that, he was very unlucky. He couldn't get a run, so that you can ignore that. And he just looks to have a touch of class. So, and I think he'll be too strong for the opposition, despite the fact that he has top weight of 61.5. I still think he'll win. So I've banked him in all terms.
So theoretically, even money might be a good price at the moment. Trifecta here for Len. Banker 1 by 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Obviously by 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 20 Rand. You can equally take a quartet and add a few more in there. It's completely up to you. But Len is using number 1, Okavango, in a banker in quite a few of his bets. 16:05, race number 8. Race number 9 is a class 4 for the fillies and the mares. They're racing over the 1,800 meters. There are no scratchings currently. 10 runners carded. Number 2, Among the Clouds, 3-1. Justin Snaith, Andrew Fortune again teaming up with Mr. Johnson's colours. 33-10, the 4, Plum Pudding. 1, Hodgepodge, 4-1. 11-2, number 5, Sonata Samaritan. Is 15-2, and that's number 6, Ideal Gift. Flying Heffler for Mike de Kock, showing at 9-1, and then it's 15-1 and Better Bar those. Right, so final race here. Among the Clouds, again, bring some Cape form to the table. Len, how are we playing the final race?
Lyle, again, it's a bit of an open race. Hodgepodge is a very genuine and consistent filly on the up. And again, I think she should again run well. She's up in the weights, so can expect quite a bit of cheek from number 5, Sonata Samaritan. And then also Ideal Gift seems to have come back to her best. Then there are others to include in quartets, Among the Clouds from the Justin Snaith stable, although I think she's a bit limited, having only won once out of 19 runs. But you never know, she may take to the gravel course and be a different horse. The 4, Plum Pudding, must go in, Flying Heffler and Queen Amina.
All right, so there we go. Trifecta again. Hodgepodge is where Len's leaning towards, and that's a decent price at 4-1. Trifecta, banker 1 by 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The price of the trifecta then, race number 9, is 90 Rand. Thank you, Len. And that is the racing for Greyville this afternoon.